keep making up.
Okay, now watch.
It wouldn't work if it.
Let's get to the point.
Okay.
You asked the question. We're talking about what he says. Whoever wants to go and do it, do it. What are you talking about? What's that? How come there's no merit? Right? So watch out. I want you to answer.
Okay.
What does it say after that? Did you go and take? Sure, I told you whoever wants to go and do it. What did he say? Oh, did you take from my best though?
But now, wait a minute, wait a minute. You asked, the question you asked is the bias wasn't there. So now you've changed the scenario. Now you're saying the bias is back. And now, yes, when he's back, now we have a confrontation between the two. Because, not a confrontation, but a discussion, right? And so the bias comes in, and he sees, oh, this fella separated Truma. Now we know, we asked him to separate Truma. But now he also remembers the bias at this time, I didn't tell him what to take. So now he's looking, he says, oh, did you take from the best? We don't know whether that's a complaint or sarcasm, right? And then he looks and he says, oh yeah, you did take from the best. And he says, okay, that's fine. So the way I look at it, at that point, the bias is approving of the truma that the self-designated person separated. And now the truma is truly truma. But if he says, you didn't take from the best. I have much better. I don't want that to go to the Kohen with my name on it because I give better. And so he says, and likewise, so now the poor schlepper that thought he was doing a good deed, he walks away with his tail between his legs because he didn't do a good job.
Good, beautiful. So how? Now I sound like I'm contradicting myself. Here we're saying he went in and announced whoever wants to do it, and all of a sudden we say, how do you know?
But I don't think we're contradicting. The way I understand, we're not contradicting ourselves. We're just putting in two possibilities because it's not a directly designated shliach. If, and maybe hear me out, if the balabas said to his chavra, take from me truma, take from the medium crop, do take truma, and then the guy did it, the chavra did it. Now I don't think the balabas has to approve it. I think when he comes in, it's a done deal because he told him what to do and he told him what to take from. I don't think at that point that he can mix it back up and put it, because then it is truma already. He's not putting permission, he's not putting his approval on it. But in this other case, where we have somebody that is being, take from me, do for me, without any instructions, he's got an out. He can change it. He can see whether he did it right.
Good. Very good shot. That's a shot. Now, it won't spell that out here, will it?
But that's what I come across from all the times we've read it. That's what I think is happening.
That is 100% right. You're right on. Smack right on.
Okay.
That's a shot. You gave an unbelievable shot. Very good. Shkoyach. That was good. You see, don't you feel good? You gave a share. You put it together.
I believe I understand.
That's what David did.
But that's my understanding. I don't know if it's
your understanding is that's what is going on. That's shot. Okay. But now you hit the target. Look what it takes to understand what Hashem's doing here. Because remember again, Gemara is only a package. It's not there. I want you got to realize that when you're dealing with Hashem's Torah.
But what we've learned is it's not black and white. There are nuances in certain areas.
Yeah. Here. So why don't they spell it out? Why don't you put it on the table?
Well, I guess eventually, if we worked it out because we went through it enough times to be able to talk it out.
Make it easy. Just put it.
Well, that I don't know. I certainly would think it could be made easier. That's for sure.
I'll tell you why.
I want you to work.
I'll tell you why. Listen carefully. And I'm learning so much from you because I have to respond to that. I don't have that when you deal with upper, in my own level. It sounds like this. It's got to be Torah Shabbat Peh. Okay. What does that mean? I mean, this is so important now. What do you mean Torah Shabbat? Well, it can't be written. Right? Spell it out. Why is it going to be Torah Shabbat Peh?
I'll answer that. I mean, I'll try to answer it.
Go ahead.
I would say that there's no way to be able to write down every possible question and comment that somebody could come up with each time a different group learned this.
Absolutely good. Very good.
And
Very
so
good.
therefore, it's a living Torah. So you need somebody to guide you, and so that you as a group or individual can work through this. Because one group will take one approach, another group will take another approach. But the bottom line is that to understand it when it's finished. I couldn't write enough rules down. I wouldn't have enough pages to cover everything that came through my mind before we came up with this.
Very good answer. Very good answer. So you got to understand, the key, it's got to be oral, and the reason it's oral is because it's got to be intrinsic. It's got to come from you. If it's written down, it's not true. Torah is not putting on tefillin, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's Shem is talking through your throat with them together. You can't write that down. That's called zdabkas. That's why it has to be this way. It has to be this way. Okay, that was beautiful. Very good. Now, you wanted to say something, David? Okay, let's go. What? Good. Well done. Okay, let's go round robin again. He just read. Now.